As you guys probably know by now, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has been named the Secretary of Human Health Services, so HHS Secretary. It was a tight vote, he got through, and now he has announced that he's going to be doing a number of things which he had talked about. One of those things is to figure out the root cause of chronic disease, why so many adults and kids are getting sick, and he says nothing is off the table. This includes things like vaccines, ultra-processed foods, plastics, EMF, things like that. And while I'm certainly think that's worth tackling for sure, absolutely 100% support of that, my question is, how will we prove that? Given that there are literally thousands of different chronic diseases, given that most of them might take years to develop, given that, could you do basically correlative studies and say we found a population where we're not exposed to this and they have lower disease rates, and therefore correlation is causation, and we need to eliminate those things. You can see where the difficulty in this might be, and so I'm not here to say I've got an excellent solution for this. I think that we can see that we can start to get into probabilities. It's probably likely that consuming a diet highly consisting of ultra-processed food is contributing to chronic disease, and therefore we recommend you limit this stuff, right? I mean, I don't see outright bans coming. I see too many legal challenges for that. I see too many people would seriously complain about, can you imagine if you couldn't eat Snickers bars and Cheetos and junk? I certainly can. I don't eat that stuff, but the average person will be horrified to find that they can't get their stuff which they're addicted to. And so I'm just suspecting it's going to be a hard bar to figure out what is causing all the chronic. I know there's people out there that have their opinions, as do I, but to say this is it, these things cause this disease, will be very challenging to do from an ethical standpoint, from a cost standpoint. Could you do animal studies? Interestingly in this country right now, we approve these food ingredients for general consumption, generally recognized as safe, often through like mice studies, right? And we're not mice, and it's one of those things where they expose a mouse to it in a high dose and say, well, the mouse didn't die, didn't develop any acute illnesses, and therefore it's safe for human consumption. I think, honestly, do we need any more new foods? Do we need the latest and greatest, newest flavor, newest taste combination? I don't think we do. I think we got all the food we need. In fact, we probably had all the food we needed, 50 years ago. We don't need all this crazy, crappy garbage that's out there, in my opinion. Now, obviously, technology being what it is, the continued push to new and improve and design and redesign and sell stuff is always going to be there. Now, again, congratulations to Bobby Kennedy for taking this on. This is a huge, huge task. I know he has people around him that are going to be helping with that. But again, I will say this again to all of you out there: make America healthy again starts when Americans decide they want to get healthy, right? You have to stop doing the things that are clearly harming you, right? And again, I don't claim I have all the answers, but I think some of the answers are to stop eating garbage, to exercise, to sleep, get stronger, don't be fat, on and on. You've heard me say this stuff ad nauseum, and I think that's still the answer. Now, if you need help and you're sick, come check out Revero, guys. We've got physicians licensed in just about every state now that can help you, and a whole team dedicated to helping you actually get healthy, right? To actually get healthy again, which is, I think, really cool. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. How are we going to fix this problem? How's Kennedy going to do it? Can he do it? We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.